I'll
So
try not to say all the answers to, to this test.
I was looking through my pictures earlier, and I thought of you because I had this picture of L.A. and it's like it was a real picture, but I can't remember the story behind it. And it's like a big fireball of like 4 buildings exploding at the same time. It was a couple years old, but I can't remember what it was. But I think it was like a gas main or some damn thing.
PG&E. They're like, cut the red wire, cut the blue wire.
Yeah, exactly.
Cut them
Red,
both.
blue. No, there should be a black wire. What?
Mr. Musk walks in. He's like, well, if one of them disconnects it, then cut them both, and you'll disconnect it.
Yeah.
So it shall be.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do need help. You just ran into all of them by yourself. So I have no doubt that you need help.
Keep it up, friend.
Jeez, idiots.
I'll have to listen to it. That's funny because they all say the same thing. Escucha la corazón y decide que se te dice. And I'm like,
¿Cómo se
they all-
dice?
si se dice,
Sí,
blah blah blah.
I wonder what Spanish blah 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 is. That's pretty funny.
No, but I remember figuring out how to say dad and potato in the same day.
Padre? Madre?
Papa.
Padre?
Papa is dad, and Papa is potato.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Is that because... Oh, I see you, Nova. Is that because Padre is father instead of
Yeah.
dad? Okay.
Yeah, it's like you go around, hello, Papa.
And he says, hello, child. You are no son of mine. I disown you.
I am your father. You're like, yeah, no, I'm dad. Alright, see you later. Okay, see you.
Now go play back in the street again, you little shitter. Oh man, I had the funniest saying earlier, but I can't remember what it was. It was so funny. Oh yeah, I remember. It was shitters are people too. That's what it was. I don't know why I thought of that. Yeah.
If we could make signs in TOR, I'd make that sign.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that. I was like putting something in the garbage
Protest.
can.
Protest in the PvP area.
Exactly. I think I was putting garbage in the garbage can, and for some reason I was like, shitters are people too. And then I just put some more garbage in the garbage can, and I was like, wow, what a fucking profound idea. That's amazing.
Too long of a name to make a guild.
Oh, well, I think it's just right about at the...
Shitters are people too.
Yeah.
Shitters
Or
are people.
what would the acronym be? S-A-P-T? SAPT?
Sapped. Oh,
Sapped.
so now they'll say, I've been sapped.
Sapped. What? Shitters are...
guys.
What? Shitters are people too. See, it kind of works. every time someone starts yelling at everybody in a Void Star, we just say that. Shitters are people too.
Okay, I gotta listen to this. Dos cientos. I'm gonna say that's 769. Okay, no, I'm kidding. 900. That's just like 4 or something. 700. 700, I guess. Close enough.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
You have forced
500. Wait. No, I mean, 4. Escucha la... Oh, wait, never mind. What now?
Los collares de plata no cuestan mucho. Cuestan solamente 300 pesos.
Wilds call out.
Oh, okay. Question is, do they cost 3,000 or 300?
If it's in pesos, it's not that important.
If this was a written response, that'd be my answer.
That's like the difference between like 5 cents and 25 cents. That's not nice. But actually, even my Spanish friends joke about that. They do. On Facebook. It's fucking hilarious.
Damn it. It used to be my favorite app on my computer. The dollars to pesos.
It's broken now because pesos are worth so little. It's like, I can't divide by 0.
Oh. It's true.
Oh yeah, actually that makes a lot of sense now that I didn't think that through before I said it, but it actually does make sense.
Remember the shooter teacher I was talking about the other day? The science teacher who wouldn't, and then moved somewhere else like the next day?
Yeah, that was funny.
My teacher was from Ecuador. And if I had a little bit more knowledge, then I would have said, you know what? You know why you moved here? Because our money isn't worth, it was like $1 of ours was like $25,000 Ecuador money.
Yep. But they have to pay, or at least, yeah, I think they have to pay taxes on money that they, oh my goodness, now
So
the
what is
cat's
it, like
talking to me.
$2 for 25,000 then?
Well, I mean, they have to pay, like, taxes on the money that they wire, I think. So I think that's how that's figured in. But still, I mean, it's not.
How does wiring money work?
Well, they have to first. That's a good question. So first, you have to find some place that'll do it.
Yeah,
And
because
then-
not every place would do it.
Right. And then you have to find they have to find a place that can receive it. So
Because not every place likes receiving it either.
that requires a lot of things, not just electricity, but that's a good starting point. That's a good starting point. And then all you do is kind of like a debit card sort of a deal where you put the money in, it holds it in escrow, and then it moves it to wherever the receiving account is, and then they withdraw it. So it's kind of like making a little temporary bank account.
How does that work with foreign money to other foreign money? Or does that not work?
Well, it transfers based on whatever the exchange rate is at that exact moment.
Oh.
But if the bank has your currency, there's no reason why they can't actually just do it in your currency or in whatever currency you want. But for that to work properly, you have to have a black market usually, because the governments hate doing that. Oh my gosh!
Do it in Mexico.
Yeah, you can do it. Well, in Mexico, it's okay to have United States dollars, but in places like, I'm just gonna say Venezuela, might not work. Or yeah, Florida. I think you have to have swamp dollars or something. I can't.
Swampy bucks.
Swampy bucks. Oh, that would. That sounds cool, actually.
Okay. Let's see this last one.
Cuestan solamente 300 pesos.
What?
collares de plata no cuestan mucho. Cuestan solamente 300 pesos.
Oh, wait.
Los collares de plata no cuestan mucho. Cuestan solamente 300 pesos.
Okay, that's fine. I was thinking they just said the exact same one as earlier, but it is 7 seconds long, so it's possible they just shoved it in there. And they did. Actually, I'm not entirely sure, but the question is, are they gold or are they silver? And I didn't hear them say oro, which is gold, so that means they're silver.
Oh,
Process of elimination, there's only 2 choices.
I'm not sure if that's exactly how you're supposed to, but that's okay.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Escribe la forma correcta del verbo en el pretérito. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Ellos van. Yo estoy. Tú puedes. Nosotros somos. I think I have a chart somewhere in here.
I'm coming. They need to make an archmage in this game. That would be awesome.
May the wilds claim.
And they could pull plenty of those from.
Warcraft 3 had really awesome archmages. They casted this ice blizzard that was just brutal, and then these water elementals that were brutal. And they had this thing called Brilliance Aura that let them regenerate mana almost as fast as they could cast. And it was an aura, so it worked for everybody else too. It was interesting. That would be really fun for this game.
Yeah.
Because whoever had one would just be... that would be it. Oh, Archmage, GG's. Maybe that's why there isn't one in the game.
That's true.
Although they put in the Banshee Queen. She's broke as hell.
Broke as heck. Delver. Van. What is Van? Van is like. That's good though, because after this, seriously, once I finish this, I'm done with Spanish, like, for at least 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah, no, but anyway, but no matter what school I go to, no matter what high school, what rules change, I'm done with high school Spanish after this semester.
That's good, man. I remember when I was officially... Actually, I don't know what happened. I think I scammed my way out of it somehow. After failing Spanish 3. I think I told you that story. We had this horrible substitute.
And it's funny because, the rule for California at least is you have to take 2 years of Spanish, or Spanish 2, for 1 year. 2 years. Well, so it's really stupid. So if you take Spanish 1 your freshman year and Spanish 2 your sophomore year, then that's your 2 years. If you take Spanish 2 and pass your freshman year, then that counts as 2 years. You've never taken any Spanish before. I mean, it's tough as hell, but...
Yeah, it is hard to do both of those at the same time.
Yeah.
Unless you understand conjugations.
Yeah.
But I know what a lot of people used to do is people that already spoke language. Oh, you fucking... Nova just double shotted me. Double snipe. Anyway,
Oh, wow. Well, yes, it has been a little bit. Yeah, that's possible. She gets on at the very end, where instead of instead of something, then instead of her 2 charges of whatever, she can get a ability that resets all her basic cooldowns.
Gotcha.
Although that doesn't really work well, but whatever. Anyway, go on.
Well, oh, people that could already speak Spanish as a first language and English as their second language would go take Spanish and just ace it for free credits.
Oh yeah, like Jose in Spanish. Why? Poor Jose. He could take Spanish 3, would have passed it.
I don't know why they... Well, I know why they do that, but that's a different story.
Yeah, and actually it's the same thing with one of the other kids taking French. He was taking... I think he was taking French 1. I actually don't remember. Maybe he was taking French 2, but either way he could speak French, so you could have taken French 4 and passed it.
Yeah.
AP French 4 honors. I mean, I heard him have a whole conversation, a whole argument, a whole scream fest with another guy that spoke fluent French.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
That sounded really stupid.
Well,
oh, oui.
no, actually,
You're like, stop it, you two.
it was actually top 5 scariest moments of my life because one of them was like 7 feet tall.
Holy shit.
Scary to tell.
I was just thinking, and maybe Jaina has some of the water archmage spells.
Oh. Well, one of them was 7 feet tall, and one of them would have kicked anyone else's ass, so...
Wow, scary, huh?
I was on the other side, Jim, but they were screaming, and I just turned around there. It took about 3 seconds going at each other, and it took about 6 seconds for it to end. It's funny because, you know...
No. Yeah, I think Jaina's like an archmage. Damn.
But if anyone else on the team, or not on the team, did that, then they would have been suspended for at least like a week.
Oh, really?
It's fucking stupid.
They got away with it somehow?
Oh yeah, nothing. They got off with a minor lecture from the coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they like superstars or something?
One was black 7 foot, one was 5'8", and about the best ball handler, dribbler, stealer, runner. He could almost dunk, and he's 5'8". So, and one of them 7 foot black. So
Gotcha.
that's that. And this is like a small private school.
Yeah, friggin' oh, GG's, this one's over. Sports players have so many fucking privileges.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, great, they're gonna grow up, they're going to the NBA, I guarantee it. And
Yeah,
now
they're gonna
do
be
the
little
same-
shitters. Or big,
Yeah, the same thing in the
highly paid
real world.
shitters.
Yeah. It's a problem. It's a problem. They figure out that they think they can do this stuff, and then they go do it in real life, and they still don't get in some trouble, but they don't get in that much trouble because they have some kind of really high-paid lawyer and some kind of paid-off buddy of his. And
Oh, look at what Tiger Woods
that's that.
Look at what all the things that Tiger Woods did, and he was still fine. It took a little
What did-
while for everybody to forget about it. But
What did he do? I forgot. No, I'm kidding. I don't pay attention to Tiger Woods.
oh, well, it's just I was trying to think of all the sports stars that have effed up really, really bad, and for some reason,
Well, name
that